Hi, how's everybody doing? This is Silver Fox Forex Investments, also known as Mr. and Mrs. Silver Fox Forex. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today is 7/8/2002. So I'm back for my second day of trading, which we did have non-farm payroll and things like that, cash rate. As you can see, my total down here, guys, $113,000. So 113, 313.60. So I'm going to go to history here, and I have to pan over and show you guys. My history is showing I made a total of $13,313 today. See down here? And that's from 2 days of trading. Sorry about that there. That's from 2 days of trading. So I did get up. I took some trades today, starting during the London session on through the New York session. And as always, I'll show you guys I have losers. So let me get you guys a little bit better adjusted here. Excuse my tripod and all the fumbling. But guys, I had some losers. So look at this here. $200 loser, not bad, but let's keep going now. Doesn't stop there. 140. This is the one I'm talking about right here. I am going to highlight. I closed on my own. It did not hit my my stop loss that I had placed. But this was $2,800 plus the 140. So guys, remember when I tell you in the challenge you can't drop below 6%? I was just about halfway there. I was at $3,000. And the reason why I lost those trades because I was not focused and not paying attention. I was doing something else. I do work another job, so I was busy doing that. Figure I hop in and hop out. I hopped in and forgot about them and almost got hopped out. So when you're taking a challenge and you're doing these things for all these different prop firm companies, you need to make sure you are paying complete and total attention to what you're doing. I lost that, but however, I did come back. So within 2 days, not only did I beat the phase 1 challenge if this were the paid demo account, because you need to make 10 grand. Well, I did more than 10 grand. So my total, like I said, that I have now is 113,000. So I passed the challenge by a little over $2,000. Now, you can do one or two things if you're in the first phase of the challenge, because you still have to trade 5 days, and you can wait. You can hold out, wait till the next set of credentials come through to trade for the second phase. Or you can go ahead and be that focused and diligent trader and trade past the 5-day minimum. See what you can do. Keep those same parameters and focus to not blow your account, to not over leverage your account, and see what you can do. Only then, in my opinion, I feel that you'll know what you're capable of making in a month's time when you do, in fact, pass the challenge and become funded. If you stop it just passing and meeting the minimum requirements, you're selling yourself short. You're doing yourself a disservice, because you don't know your potential. You may pass phase 1 and phase 2 and get a funded account and blow your account. Why? Because you still not practice risk management. You only practice it enough just to pass the challenge, which is absolutely crazy to me. You need to be able to see what your full potential is. If you can stick to your guns and stick to your guidelines throughout the 30-day period or throughout the month trading period to see what you end up making. So, like I said, I was 7 days short, but within 2 days, I'm already up 13 grand. It's Friday. We had news come out. I'll show you guys right now. This is Forex Factory. This is one of the news information platforms that I use to see what's coming out on the calendar news. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. 8:30 a.m. Unemployment rate change. Employment change. Unemployment rate change. Average hour earnings come out month over month. Non-farm payroll employment change, and unemployment change. So look at these numbers here. This was negative, positive, positive. So you can go either way with this because they're not all green and not all red. To me, that symbolizes a little bit of 50-50. So I'm going to go to the chart and show you guys what happened. So I'm going to show you where news came out at. So this area right here is news. And I could have traded that. I could have gotten in when this body closed here. It did a nice pullback if you had a tight stop and came back down. I could have been more conservative and listened to what everything was telling me for a sale, which would have been on this candle here, between here and here. This is kind of aggressive, and you have to have a big enough stop to cover the pullback, the slight pullback that it did. But if not, this is more conservative. Look at this. Everything is lining up here. I'm going to show you guys. We're blue, but we're below the waterline. That's what we want. The red line is going down. We're red below the waterline here. Stochastic is going down. These bars are above the waterline, but they are red. They're above the waterline here, but they're red. This is all indication to sell right here. And you would sell between here. Between this spot right here is where you would get in at. I don't want to do that one. Between here and here. This is key where you would have got in at when this body closed about here. You would have got in between here and here and rolled the trade down. You could have did the same thing here when you saw the body of the candle close. This would have been your get back in point to write it back for the pullback. But let me show you. I took some trades back up in this area here. This is nice. And I took some trades right about here. So that's pretty good. But I want to show you guys what the pound USD did, which is absolutely crazy. See what I tell you guys about a clear picture? And this is 2 a.m. This session box starts at 2 a.m. One's back here. But look at this. 110 pips from the top to the bottom. You guys could have gotten in somewhere about here because this is 2. Let's go to about 3 a.m. So look at that, about 3 a.m. right here. Set your stop loss. 15 pips stop depending on what your lot size is. 10 pips. 9 pips would have held. So that's $900 if you're trading $100 a lot size. Down to the bottom. 78 pips to end that candle. 79. So that would have been $7,900 you would have got paid out. But you see the clear picture? You see that clear picture right there? It's clear all the way down for a sale. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to guess. You need to be able to see the pattern. Set your eyes up for the pattern to see what it is that you're trading. If you cannot see the pattern, ladies and gentlemen, you will be lost. Pattern is everything. You have to be able to see when to get in. This right here would have been a buy going up, but look at this. Everything is telling you when to buy. When this body candle closes here and it's above the 50 moving average here, look at that. Everything is lined up for a buy. The 1 hour is not matching up, but that's fine. Everything else here is saying buy. So you have to be able to see the patterns and pay attention to the patterns and watch out for news. Because like I say, this was news as well. All this right here, news. You can trade the news. Yes, you can. You have to know when to get in because it can be very volatile. When you're doing currency pairs, it has volatility. It's not as volatile as if you're trading one of the indices like the US 30 or the NAS 100, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? The German 30. You have to be careful because this is like, you know what I'm saying? Really, really volatile. So you have to be careful. I look for those more subtle moments of taking trades here. I did make some here, but I took some, but I waited till all this settled down from 8:30 all the way up to 9 and stuff like that. I took some trades about here, wrote it up, and I was done. I think I took a couple right here. before going down here, and I was done. But that was it. Nothing more. I was in and out. I was done. That was it. So pay attention to the pattern. You can trade the news. Like I say, I use Forex Factory. I'm going to show you guys here. Let's see if I can break down to you guys some of the news features that I use. And it helps you to just know even what's going on in the stock market, things like that, because all that stuff plays a part to what's going on. And, you know, you need to know that stuff. So we're going to go here. I have here MSN. Now look at this. Forgive me, my computer's moving a little bit slow. I got a lot of stuff going on. But this is other news feature with stocks and Bitcoins. Here it is, the S&P 500. All that stuff, Dow Jones, gold, what's going on. So you can see other different platforms of news that you can watch and look and see, subscribe to, and know what's going on in the market. Now look at that. I'm going to open up another window here. You know, you got to have more than one because certain news may not be privy to another platform, and you have to know this. You have to know this. So my FX book has a calendar. Shows you other news right here. You can sign up is free to do. That way you can go ahead and just be abreast of what's going on. So see, now I'm logged in. It looks a little bit better here, a little bit different here. See, look at that. Now I can see all kind of different news, charts. I can go to the economic calendar, see what's going on here. Low, I like everything except for medium and high. That's it, medium and high. I don't want to see nothing low or nothing like that. I can read everything else. This is what I want to see. And if you can see, this is the news that came out today. And there are different stuff that's listed here. So find you a multiple amount of news sources to watch for currency, for stock market, you know. These things play a part in how the market moves no matter what market that you're in. And it helps a lot to just be privy to the information of what's going on. It helps. It helps. I could have traded the news today. I just didn't want to trade the news today. Forex Nelson teaches you how to trade the news. I could have easily gotten in this, taken trades, and making money going down. Not a problem. Going up for the pullback, not a problem. But I chose to wait to a little bit more subtle time for all this stuff here to kind of calm down. And when it did, I got in just below here, maybe some pips going down. I waited 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So about 30 minutes, I waited till this candle closed above. Everything was telling me to buy. So between here and here is where I got in it to catch some pips or points going up on the US 30. Make sure you got good news source so you don't get caught up in a mess. You don't get caught up into something that's going sideways when the market dies out. News is very important. You know, like I say, guys, get you a good amount of news sources going on so you'll know what to look for, when to see it, so you just know what's going on. I hope this video was helpful. I really just showed you guys some of the trades I took. I didn't go into detail, which I will do on another video about my trade history here, and what I made and what I lost and stuff like that. But I had some pretty good numbers, some pretty good wins. Like I say, 2 days in a row, a total of 13 grand. I'm doing very, very good. And I want to keep that winning streak going with having my stop losses in place and making sure I'm in front of the computer at the right time. I'll do a breakdown video tomorrow of how to look for patterns and see certain things so you'll know when to take the trade. And if you haven't, go back and look at my video on how to create your own chart. It's very simple, and you can see the patterns yourself and make an easy system for yourself if you don't want to pay nobody. There are a lot of things on MQL4, MQL5 you can purchase to make your own charts. But today was basically to show you guys news did come out, where the news came out at, you know, between 8 a.m. and 9, stuff like that. So when the news came out at 8:30, you knew what it looked like, where it fell in between, and every chart was just about like this. So make sure you have a good news source that you can look, see what's going on here, Go to the next one, see what's going on here. Go to Forex Factory, which is my number one, and see what's going on here, because sometimes there's something on here that may not be on here, and vice versa. So you can always be abreast and aware of what's going on. Even when you go to MSN, hey, look at this stuff. Look at, U.S. oil. Look at the charts. The charts will come up right here and show you what's going on. Microsoft, if you want to go to gold, you trade gold on the currency platform. You can do day, 5 days, month, year, see what's going on. You can blow this up. You can make it bigger. You can see how things are going on the charts. So there are a ton of things that you can do for news. Make sure you stay up on the news. Make sure you know what you're doing for the news. Like I say, Dow Jones is on here. Look at this. Dow Jones is just a US 30. And you can see what's going on. You can see the trend. You can see the charts. You can see everything that's going on. So that's why I say, guys, make sure you have a good source of news that you follow. And I hope this video was helpful with these sites. Like I say, you can go to MSN, Forex Factory, my FX book, and I'm sure there are other ones. These are the 3 that I use. So that way you'll know what you're looking for, how it's going to help you to be a better trader, and to find out when news is coming out. I will give you guys a surprise later on and show you one video of Forex Nelson on how to trade the news. And I want to see you guys' comments on it to see what do you think about it, because I learned from it and I love it and I use it. I want to see what you think about it. So as always, take care and happy trading.